Okay, boys and girls, we are now at chapter 28, Bonfire Hearts. First, he inched toward the fire like it was going to jump out and burn him. The flames licked upward. He brandished his hot dog skewer at full arm's length like a sword. Here, like this, I showed him how to put one foot up on the fire, circle rocks, and lean in to stick the hot dogs over the coals. Bobby, Jean, and Dad like to set their hot dogs straight flaming. I like to rotate mine over a coal spot until they plumped up perfectly. Styx followed my motions exactly. Our dogs lined up side by side. And then you just want to turn them every couple of minutes, I showed him. We rotated. The big log at the center hissed with boiling sap. Its bark snapped and popped, causing a tremor in the flames. Awesome. Styx flinched at the sound. He dropped his hot dog skewer. It slipped, dog's first straight onto the cold ash at the end of the fire circle. Man, he groaned, grabbing his head with both hands. I lost them. They'll be perfectly fine, Dad said. He picked the skewer up out of the dirt and blew on it. Just got a little nature on them. Styx stared skeptically at them. I'm cool, he said. I'll eat the chips and stuff. Dad frowned. Nonsense. He thrust his own skewer toward Styx. Hang on to that one. Dad marched over to the picnic table and slid Styx's ashy dogs right onto the wood. He took two fresh hot dogs out of the package, loaded them up, and brought them back to Styx. Styx reached for them, looking uncertain. It's okay. It was hard to read Dad's expression, even though it was barely dusk. I'll eat the ones that fell, he said. Don't even worry about it. Huh? Dad Styx sounded surprised. Dad shrugged. This one's easy to place on the scale. I can burn those germs right off. The scale? Bobby, Jean, and I groaned loudly. Here we were enjoying a pleasant evening, and now Dad was about to launch into his positivity theory. Dad flexed his shoulders as if to warm up for a sporting event. The scale of optimism to pessimism. Any problem you got to look for a way to keep it low on the scale. That was enough explanation, really, but Dad was on a roll. A positive attitude is everything. Problem solving can be simple, blah, blah. It all sounded fine, sort of. Dad's way of making hard things seem easy and complicated things seem simple. He thought it applies to everything, and I wasn't so sure. 5 minutes later, Stick's eyes were bugging out. Okay, then, I get it. Dad grinned. Trying to keep a hold on this batch, though. We don't have an unlimited supply. Sticks nodded. Yes, sir. He gripped the skewer like a baseball bat. We toasted the dogs right and scarfed them down. Sticks ran his finger around the paper plate, licking up ketchup and potato chip flakes. You can have another hot dog, I told him, as many as you want. Yeah, he said. He smacked his lips, then glided toward the table like a hunter stalking his prey. This time he did like Dad and piled a little bit of everything on it. Save some room for s'mores, Mom said. They say I've got a hollow leg, Sticks reported around a mouthful of chips. He swallowed, but I won't eat any more after this one. Mom softened over him then. Sticks wasn't going hungry, we knew, but hot dogs were a treat for all of us. I had three, Dad had four, his two, and Sticks dropped two. You gave me a good excuse to tuck away a couple of extra, Dad said, patting his stomach. Thanks for that. It's no trouble, Mr. Franklin. I'm a good problem solver, Sticks remarked. these guys know? We nodded. Surely Styx knew not to say anything about the escalated trays here. Luckily, Corey was busy tickling Susie's tummy. Coochie coochie coo. She gurgled for him. It would have been adorable if it hadn't been slightly sickening to watch. We sat around the campfire until it was nothing but coals. There is no such thing as too too many marshmallows. On a bonfire night in the middle of summer, bedtime is not a thing either, except for Susie. Mom trucked her off to bed before the sky was fully dark. We settled into our campfire chairs and planted our feet on the circle of stones. Stick's eyes glowed in the lapping of the flames. There's no better thing to do around the campfire than tell stories. Styx was born for this. Hey, Mr. Franklin, I ever tell you about the time? Within minutes, he had Dad laughing along with the rest of us. Amazing. They seemed to get along fine, even though Styx told wild stories about things he's seen and done, all the places he'd been, and to Dad, such adventures belonged in books only to be whispered in the dark. We saw the headlights when Mrs. Cormier showed up to get Corey. We said goodnight and Dad walked him up to the car. While they were gone, Stick said, Listen, Cormier's still got a soft spot for the baby. Did you notice that? I guess, Bobby Jean said. That's your ticket. Tell him he can have time with the baby if he'll cover for you, you think? The headlights faded and Dad's silhouette slopped its way back toward us. Trust me, Stick said, it's a done deal. When Dad finally went inside for good, he said, Another half hour, boys, and then bed. He chucked Bobby Jean on the chin and rubbed the top of my head. He stuck out his hand to Sticks did that weary thing where he tucked his neck back and looked Dad up and down, then he shook. Good to see you, Sticks. Dad measured um Dad meandered up the lawn to the house. You bank those coals when we call you in, you hear? Yes, sir. When he was gone, Bobby Jean threw on another log. Dad liked to watch a fire simmer all the way down. We liked flames. We sat quietly as the coals glowed in confusion beneath the new log. The edges of the fresh wood began to redden. Bobby Jean leaned forward and blew gently to rekindle the fire. Oh, yeah, said Styx. That's what I'm talking about. Me too, I whispered. The coals versus the flames. I couldn't let myself settle and fade. Styx and I were flames. Crickets chirped at us from the woods. Lightning bugs flashed against the black air as if trying to compete with the fire or with the stars. It was dark enough and clear. We could see the swirl of the galaxy overhead. Your pyramids are cool. What? Bobby Jean practically choked. They are whack. Nah, Stick shrugs. And that was the end of that. Okay, boys and girls, that's the end of the chapter. Now let's answer some questions.